Thank you for helping us celebrate a very, very fun night for MiraCosta College. A very fun night for personally, because this is a lot of effort. Without further ado, though, I'd like to introduce you to my college president, Sunita Cook. Dr. Cook?
The primary mission of California Community Colleges is to advance California's economic growth and global competitiveness. And we do that through education and training that leads to a world-class workforce. And so today you're a part of a very special day because the fulfillment of this mission for MiraCosta College is multi-pronged. And we're going to start with the short-term training that's offered in this very facility. It's certificates that are just weeks long that put people into terrific jobs in career industries that are high demand, exciting, high wage, and right here in our community. This beautiful facility, I want to say, was made possible by really an alignment of stars. We are so delighted at MiraCosta College that we were selected to be one of 12 colleges in the state that will offer a 4-year degree first ever in biomanufacturing.
Going back a little bit in history, when I was first became part of the city, I was a planning commissioner in the early 80s. This building was actually our planning and engineering department. So it was that for many, many years, and then when we moved to Faraday, this really became a surplus building. So at the end of the day, when we look at this building, this is just an unbelievable dream coming true. But it's just the beginning. And what's so important about this is where are we going in the future, and what is this building and what is this region going to look like? And one of the things I think of is sustainability. And you think of your children and what will their paths be as they grow up. They might not all become doctors. Some of them might have to work with their hands. But in today's world, that is extremely important. And that's kind of what this building's all about. It's a pathway for our children in the future, those today who are looking for jobs. And some of this stuff's pretty trick. I mean, when you go play with a guy that plays with balls, that's kind of cool how some of this stuff works. But it's all of us coming together to create a better tomorrow.
We rose to the occasion. We have a vertically integrated factory. We do CNC machining. And so that warmed the cockles of our heart. So I recruited our managers and some of the associates that work in our machine shop to come over and be on her advisory panel. And basically it morphed into we were helping her lay out the Landis facility and figuring out how to make a big enough hole in the wall to get the equipment in. And she didn't know the first thing about CNC machining, but look what she did. It's just incredible. The thing that motivates me the most is what we do from a trade standpoint in this community is so important to our emerging workforce. I can't stress that enough. We have an obligation now to be upholding to her to help these students find careers in their trade in this community. And that's what this is all about. And I'm excited to be a part of it, and I speak on Datron's behalf too, because we know what it means, because we need machinists.
I'm currently a 5-axis apprentice at C&H Machine, and every step of the way has been amazing. From day one, walking in to the orientation and just seeing a mill and a lathe, saying, what is that? And it's nothing that's taught in high school anymore. And to be able to go through this course and learn and be able to be functional as a machinist is truly astounding. I can't believe all of that only went through in 3 months. It's a really exciting career. It's a really exciting field. Every single day I'm at work learning something new. Same as when I was in class. There's always a new concept to learn, a new skill to hone, and it's a great field. People who look at machinists think, oh, it's kind of dirty work. Well, it's not. It's what drives our world around us. Everything around us is created by a machinist.
There you go.
The relationship between MiraCosta and the city of Carlsbad is very close. We've worked together on many projects, but none better than the one that you see here tonight. The benefits of this facility are really jobs for tomorrow for our children, to those who don't want to go to a four-year college or get a master's degree but love to work with their hands. This facility will train them to where they can be very productive in our communities. Carlsbad and the 78 corridor, that's our main focus, is how does the public sector, the business sector, and education all come together and form a partnership and a collaboration for creating a sustainable community and a better tomorrow.
We just moved into it about a month ago, and it is about 20,000 square feet or more, and we have we have all kinds of short-term programming that's here. It was rented from the city of Carlsbad, so it was a wonderful partnership that allowed us to rent this facility at a really affordable rate. And so programming that's involved here is machining, computer numeric controlled machining, robotics, engineering, technology. We have everything from veterinary assistant to phlebotomy to computer courses and really high-end security training that is really to put veterans into very high-end Homeland Security jobs. In addition to all of that varied training, we also have training for small businesses where we have workshops that are regularly held here at the facility, and we have small business counseling. So people that want to start their own business can come in and really from start to finish have really support while they start their business. These kinds of programs can't be done without really strong partnerships with business and industry, so they're very helpful as we develop the training to plan the curriculum and to deliver the curriculum. In fact, most of our faculty members come directly from the business and industry, so they either teach part-time for us or they come directly from industry to us to teach, and so we're very fortunate to have people right from industry that teach for us. So the next step of this is through internships as well as in job placement. So from start to finish, this kind of programming can't be offered without strong support from our businesses.
I was part of the first class, and started off learning basic math involved in machining, and slowly moved into just learning how to start cutting it apart, and then learn how to read very precise measuring tools, and all of which I use today in work. Where I work is more CNC machines. We don't really utilize manual machines, but it was very important, learning how these work to be able to understand what my CNC machines are doing. Well, I was able to go from learning how everything works, how different metals cut and everything, to be able to know, what I'm doing in the workplace, so I'm able to, accurately use the tools that I'm given.
This new facility is amazing. There's a lot more machines. There's just a lot more room. It seems like with a facility like this, there's a lot more capabilities for the students to learn and grow. With what I've learned here at MiraCosta with their machinist program, I was able to get a really strong foundation for all machining concepts and machinist theory, which I apply every day in my workplace, whether it's how a tool cuts or what certain metals do. All of that played a factor into going into my work today.
Well, MiraCosta College, but especially I am really thrilled to be able to have this new facility. It means a lot to the residents of North County, because it means the ability for people who are, especially non-traditional students, to be able to come here, get trained, get into jobs right away. And we have this motto of getting them in, getting them trained, and getting them jobs. So this facility allows us the space and the potential to do that and enlarge our programs and offer even more. So we love it. We started a manufacturing machinist program 2 years ago with money that we got from some local businesses and some donations from Haas Machinery, because industry had asked us if we would start a machinist program. It was desperately needed in this area. Got very lucky, and we were awarded a $2.75 million to expand our machinist program, find a larger facility, and then add other things such as the engineering technician program and potentially other types of programs for workers who didn't have those skills, but also to invite businesses to come here and train their employees. So that way, employees who have a lot of potential can do a short-term training and then increase their job skills, increase their salaries, and move up the ladder. So that's what this facility and what that grant meant for us. How far it will expand, I don't know. I see the future of this going more expansion, more adaptation to what manufacturing, maritime, biotech need, and increasing our ability to offer a different kind of programming than just purely credit, which is of course a great way to go, but not everybody needs that right at this moment. So we answer the call for all the other types of programs that are needed. So that's where I see this going. I'm excited. I have the best job at MiraCosta College, without a doubt.